What's up, you guys? My name's Liz. I'm 23 years old and I live in Toronto, Ontario, the city of Drake. So, you might be wondering, who's this girl, new kid on the block? What's she about? I'm here to tell you today. Long story short, gonna sum up these 23 miraculous years of my life up into a few minutes for you guys. So I used to be, as you can see, my lovely guitar. I used to be a singer. I sang for 13 years of my life, and I went to university for it. Damaged my vocal cords. It was a tough time, hard year. Had to learn how to talk and sing again. And I really missed the stage. I started going to the gym, and then I found out about competing and this whole world of bodybuilding that I had no idea about. Did not know it existed. Did not know. And I just fell in love with it. Just absolutely fell in love with it. And I decided, I wanted to compete. So I gave myself a year with some help of a friend who was a national competitor. Who actually got me into the sport. We dieted myself down, got on stage. I wore her suit that she wore for her first show, and I ended up getting first. It was an awesome time. I then competed in provincials, and I got 5th, which qualified me for nationals. So after that, I was training for nationals, trying to get big in my off season, and I noticed that the weight started getting heavier and heavier, and it wasn't because I was lifting more. I was lifting the same, but they just felt heavier, and I knew something was off. And so I went for a few massages thinking that would be the trick to fix it up. Sure enough, didn't do the trick. So I was like, Liz, what the hell's going on with your body? We gotta figure this out. And I went for a few tests because it had been months and months of, pain and just not being able to do what I was supposed to be doing. So I got an x-ray done, and that ruled out having an extra rib, which can cause compression. And then I got an ultrasound done, which showed that I had tendonitis in my pec major on both sides. So we started treating it as tendonitis of the pec, and for a year and a half I was getting treated for tendonitis. Now that may sound like complete just wow, why would you do that for a year and a half? Tendonitis should be cleared up in 6 weeks, 6 to 9 weeks. I don't know. I just listened to the doctors and to the professionals, and I didn't listen to myself, and that was my first mistake. Listen to yourself, kids. That was myself telling myself that I needed coffee. So, anywho, back to my life. Yeah, after a year and a half of getting treated for tendonitis and having no positive progression, I decided, this is enough. Enough is enough. This is it. I have to go to another doctor, and there's got to be something else wrong. Long story short, saw a new doctor. He's like, your tendonitis isn't even that bad. He had me raise my arms above my head and do this little test. Some of you might know what this is. Doctor couldn't find my pulse in either of my hands, my wrist. Couldn't find my pulse. Wow. So after that, got sent for a Doppler ultrasound. You get hooked up to a bunch of machines, and they make you move your body in a whole bunch of ways you wish you didn't have to. That sounded a lot more dirty than I intended it to be. Ooh, there's a snort. That'll happen. That will happen. You'll get used to it. Came back to the doctors and with the results of the Doppler, and it showed that, you know, I have a lot of compression. My blood's not flowing through my veins the way it should be. Something's pinching it. So my first rib, my scalene muscles, there's just not enough room, you know. They're just too tight in there. So they press on my nerves and my veins, and they don't like that very much because I'll get nerve pain from my neck down to my fingertips, and I get these swollen little sausage hand fingers, and you know, they can go numb and cold and white, and I just drop a lot of stuff, you know. Anyway, that is who I am. I'm Liz. I'm 23. I live in Toronto. I have a chronic I'm not good at this. It's so hard to say. It makes me stumble. I have a chronic invisible illness, and what you can expect from coming to my channel is some fitness related stuff, you know, workouts here and there, because I do love to work out. You can expect some recipes, some meal prep tips, because I am a culinary nutritionist. You can also expect to learn more about what it's like living with an invisible illness, and if you have one, hey soul sister, I'm right here for ya. I got you. I know how it is. You know, come along with me and experience starting from the ground up, and hopefully, you know, getting back onto the stage, because that is my goal. I'd love to have you guys with me. I'm super excited. I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for a really long time. Hopefully you guys like me enough to watch. And if you do like me enough, I feel like this is where I'm supposed to say, give it a little like, and don't forget to subscribe if you feel like it. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. I'm gonna show you my green smoothie, my morning ritual, what starts me off other than my coffee. It's an anti-inflammatory smoothie. I really hope you guys enjoy it. It's something that I obviously love if I'm having it every single morning. It's how I kickstart the morning. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'm really excited for what's to come. Take care, guys. Alright, guys, so we're gonna start off with making my shake that I've been doing for my morning ritual. It's an anti-inflammatory shake, so loads of health benefits. I like to start off by putting all my solids into my blender bottle first. I find if I add my liquid and then the solids, I just end up coming up with too much shake. So let's get started. I'm gonna add approximately like 1-inch slice of pineapple. Pineapple is great for anti-inflammatory benefits. I like to get the pre-cut sliced pieces at our local grocery store. I'm just too lazy when it comes to slicing up a whole pineapple. Next, I'm gonna add half a banana. And as you know, banana is great for potassium. Next, we're gonna do some kale. So you could buy the big leaves of black kale, whatever kale you'd like, and you can take the stems off, but I prefer just to add baby kale, and I just leave the stems on for added nutrition. So I'm gonna put in 2 cups. And then we're gonna add our milk alternative of choice. I love almond milk. We use it a lot in this house, but I feel like coconut milk would also be super good with this shake. So I don't add too much liquid because I like to get this over and done with in the morning. I just want to drink my shake. I don't want to be drinking it for an hour. Just get in, get out. So first I'm gonna blend this. Make sure that kale gets blend it up really well because nobody wants kale in their teeth while they're drinking their morning smoothie. And then when we come back from that, I'm gonna add in our cinnamon, a little bit of stevia for a sweetener, and then we're gonna put in our vanilla protein after that. So currently I have a NutriBullet. This is the 900 series. I've loved it for many years that I've had it, but it's just getting to the point where all of my plastic containers are breaking. As you can see, there's the 2 spokes here, and we need a 3rd. So I'm just about tired of it. My dream is to have a Vitamix, so hopefully soon. As soon as I can. I would love a Vitamix. So we're gonna blend this up and make sure that kale gets thoroughly blended. Alright, so we have just blended the pineapple, banana, kale, and the almond milk. So, next I like to add some cinnamon. If you didn't know, now you do, cinnamon is really good for lowering blood pressure. It's one of the most beneficial spices in the world. Next, I'm gonna add some stevia. Stevia can be pretty sweet, so I'm only gonna do 3 drops. There you go. And now we're gonna add a scoop of protein powder, and you can use whatever protein powder you like. This is one of the things I love about smoothies, is that you can make them however you want. They are completely custom to you and what you have in your fridge, in your house. So I'm gonna add a scoop of vanilla protein because I love the way that vanilla tastes with a fruitier shake. If I was doing, you know, peanut butter and banana, I would definitely add chocolate, but vanilla for this one. And now that we have the protein powder in, the cinnamon and the stevia, I'm gonna give it another blend, and this is just to incorporate those last few ingredients and also make sure that that kale is super mixed up, because I don't know about you guys, but I do not enjoy a chunky shake. So let's blend her up. Alright guys, so now I'm just going to pour my lovely green smoothie into my cup. You can see it's such a nice, beautiful color. And then I also just like to top it with a little bit more cinnamon, just for flavor, and also it looks so cute. And there it is. That is our green smoothie. So there you have it, guys. Simple, quick, easy green smoothie that has a whack load of anti-inflammatory benefits with it. I'm not a huge green smoothie gal. It's very hard for me to enjoy and get through a green smoothie, but this one has been a game changer for me. You can hardly taste the kale at all, if any. So I love it. And I really hope you like it too. Alright, take care.